Oh. Yeah, we've got a few guests here now. Welcome back. Plenty still to come. But first, a quick note about a future show. Here at This Morning, we're looking for children who deserve to have a dream come true.
Yes, maybe you know a child who's one in a million. Perhaps they are your rock, or they hold a special place in your heart.
If you want to say thank you to an extraordinary child in your life and make their dreams a reality, then we would really like to hear from you. Write to us and telling us why to thismorning@itv.com. And for terms and conditions, visit itv.com/terms.
That's very important. Now, still to come, Foreigner rock the studio with I Wanna Know What Love Is. But first...
Don't sing.
Thanks, Jen, thanks. This lot have all topped the charts, but can they really sing? We're joined by the new stars of pop star to opera star, along with their mentors, Catherine Jenkins and Rolando Villazon. Hello, guys.
Hello there.
Hey.
We should go through the lineup just quickly. Okay,
Yeah.
the lineup for the boys. We've got X Factor winner Joe McElderry. We've got Ultravox's Midure. We've got AndyBell from Erasure. And Top Loaders Joe Washburn.
And the girls, Claire Richards from Steps, Bucks Fizz is Cheryl Baker, Pussycat Doll, Melody Thornton, and soul singer Jocelyn Brown. Well, hello there, guys. This is fantastic.
This is an amazing big challenge that you've all taken on here. How long have you been training for now?
Forever.
All your life.
Long time. We've been at it for about 5 weeks, I think.
Right.
To sing something that lasts a minute and a half, which is it's really sad, really.
I know, but it is quite daunting. I mean, you two obviously sing like this for a living, and you're a teacher, so you must be really patient. You know, you were a teacher originally. It must be really easy to work with these guys.
Actually, they are really, really easy to work with, and that you know, everybody seems to be enjoying it. Everyone's being really sort of focused and disciplined, and no, I mean, we really enjoy it, don't we?
They're wonderful,
fab.
great personalities.
Yeah.
And it's hard for them. I mean, we're asking them to learn everything that we learn in years and years of training just in a couple of weeks. So they've come a long way, I must say, from the first time we heard them.
They really
Now
have.
It's really...
I
hope you're as happy as we are.
Okay, so at the start, when you all first met, who was the worst out of everyone? Now we like to say that.
Can I have a guess?
I wouldn't say that they were. I wouldn't say that that there were some that were worse, but there was a few of you were really, really nervous, and I think it's been a lot about getting over the confidence, you know, and sort of trying to find that, because there is so many things to think about. You know, singing live, you have to sing with an orchestra for the first time. They're singing in a foreign language. They're having to be a character. There's just so much to think about all at once.
I have to say, I'm extremely jealous of every single one of you. I was just saying that. I'm a massive fan of the show. And you know, I was there last year in the audience. Whoop, whoop, it was brilliant. I'm a massive fan, so I'm so jealous of Claire. What is it like for you now? It's a massive transition, I can imagine.
It is a big jump, actually, and I haven't sung for years and years either, so it's kind of good, because I've not really been singing much pop, so I'm just completely focusing on the opera, but yeah, I'm very nervous.
And I mean, obviously nerves, Joe, you've sung in front of judges before, so is that something that you're not so worried about?
I'm nervous, but it's kind of... The X Factor experience is definitely going to help, because it's the same kind of format of singing, you know, obviously Rolando and Catherine, and yeah, but I'm still petrified.
Yeah, absolutely. Midge as well, because you've got all these awards and platinum records and Ivor Novellos and all the rest of it, but you've not done opera before, have you?
No, I haven't. No, this is it's a whole new thing, and it's very different. It's a bit like someone saying to you, you know, try blinking in a different way, because we've all done what we do for a long time. You know, it's natural. And all of a sudden you have to think about it, and the sound has to come from a different place, and you have to remember the language and your movements and all of that stuff. It's a tall order.
So there could be a Band-Aid in opera style coming out soon.
I doubt it.
You never know. How are you feeling, Andy, as well?
I'm feeling fine. I'm quite surprised with the nerves as well. You'd think after all this time you wouldn't get nervous, and we're having our orchestra rehearsal this afternoon, so I think once that's done, maybe it'll be...
Yeah, but the thing is as well, you're used to dancing on stage as well, so now is it quite difficult, and you as well, Cheryl and you, Mel, is it quite difficult to kind of stand still suddenly?
That's my biggest problem. Everybody's like, stop moving! I'm like, I'm gonna sway side to side then. I can do that? Yes!
You rip off your skirt every 5 minutes.
You just don't, I mean, you're just used to that. It's something about your muscle memory now.
Yeah.
When I open my mouth, I'm like...
I like it. Whatever you're doing right now, I like it.
Well, you're singing Carmen. That's okay.
Yeah, exactly. And Joseph, what is that for you? Is a massive change for your normal day job?
I think, as Rolanda said, it's the language for me. I mean, I have enough problems speaking English, let alone speaking French, to be honest. So that's been the massive thing. But yeah, it's completely unlearn everything you learn, you know.
Absolutely. Well, and also, if you've got a really powerful voice, like you have, Jocelyn, is it difficult to retrain to sing in a kind of higher pitch?
Yes, it is. It's entirely different, you know. You realize that there's qualities that's there that you never knew were there.
Yeah.
And Rolando and Catherine make you realize that there's a certain mountain that you have to climb. No matter how you deal with this, you have to go that certain way. And there's no diverting to it.
Yeah.
You know, you have to go there. But it's deep. It's real deep.
There's a little
I'm really
teaser show on
excited.
tomorrow night, isn't there?
Yes, it's in between Britain's Got Talent.
Okay.
So it's going to be an introduction to everyone, and Rolando and I are going to be
We will be
performing.
performing Traviata,
Oh,
the
amazing.
Brindisi that I think everybody knows, and
Yeah.
it's a beautiful duet
We'll look forward
that
to
comes
that.
from Verdi's Traviata.
Well, the other thing as well that's great about this show as well, because it introduces people that might not know much about kind of operatic singing.
Us.
There we go, that's it. But it does it's kind of like a whole new audience out there to appeal to.
I think it's brilliant that you can now do a show like this, and I think hopefully it shows people that, you know, you actually know more about opera than you think. You know, we try and choose arias that everybody will recognise at home, and so hopefully it sort of helps people to understand a little bit more about it, make it less scary.
And even if they don't recognize the tune, some of them, they will just go, wow, that's fantastic. I mean, you yourselves, you have experienced that. Well, I've never heard that, but, oh, it's great music. I was very happy. I just performed 6 performances of Werther in the Royal Opera House. Tony Papano, the wonderful conductor. And there was a lot of people who came to these performances and said, I didn't know anything about opera. I saw pop star to opera star, and that's why we are here. And that was really exciting.
Really good.
Were any of you fans of opera beforehand?
No.
But you will be.
You really
Rolando
get
was
to
really-
it. You really begin to respect it because it is a wonderful, beautiful, and soul-stirring situation. You know, it's music that you
It's
never
also
thought
very
of.
passionate though, because I remember the last series, some of them were really passionate, some of the singers, and it's almost like an element of acting when you perform. Is that a little bit embarrassing as well to do?
No.
Why can't we sing in English?
That's not the way.
But why?
No,
Because
yeah,
people
no.
at home would know what we do know the acting.
But does that mean that if
But
you
no one
get
knows
it
what
wrong,
it's singing.
no one knows? Is that not good as well? Because
judges
we'll
don't
know.
I think that's been the biggest issue with the language is that I'm like, if someone speaks French, I don't want them to watch this and be like, dumb American girl. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, horrified. You don't want to offend anyone, and you want to do the best job possible. And just like, you know, it's like you respect it now and you hear things differently. When I'm listening to pop singers, I'm like, pish posh.
I'm so looking forward to it.
You're doing that
I'm
wrong.
really genuinely looking forward to seeing this series. I can't
How many
wait.
times will you be down in the studio?
Every single week. Every single week. I've got a friend who's working on it. guys, good luck. Really good luck.
Thank
We wish
you
you all the
so much
best.
for watching.
Tomorrow.
And Sunday the show properly starts as
Yeah,
well.
every
So good
Sunday.
luck. And that's nearly all from us for